Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to everybody. This is not a word song we set. Welcome now. Where I will start from self.
I bring this one, whether for inside government house. The important come from me.
That's our leader song. I beg. Make you no construct me because the song did the background on YouTube. I know say you know the joke. Any small thing, I strike. So Muna no verse.
Is it not at a disadvantage because of education?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, there are those who believe that it is a deliberate way of you northern elites to keep your people perpetually uneducated and poor so that you can control them.
No.
But is that fair?
No. That's not the correct thinking. I will tell you why. You see, in a way, religion played a role there. The man who has not gone to school is being told that he can marry 4 wives, is allowed, and that he can give birth to 27, 30 children. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So he's not even thinking that these 27, 37 children, I have to educate them. And I do not have a house where I can provide 27 rooms for everybody to sleep comfortably. And you know what comfort does to intellectual development,
Mm-hmm.
So that is not correct. I think what is happening is that because of deficit of education, maybe, and I hope I'm wrong, maybe the leaders did not put in place what was reasonably necessary to accommodate that dislocation for the purpose of educating the populace. So rather, they leave it that way. That's how.
But isn't the failure of the leadership of the North?
It is.
So you and your colleagues, northern elites, you have failed your people.
Well, I will enter a plea of no guilty to that charge, in the sense that have we been given the opportunity, for example,
was clever
occupy, you understand, positions from which we can generate policies that will address these issues? If you don't have that opportunity, what do you do?
But the northern elite have failed the people of the North.
Well, I don't want
with the rate of out of school children, the level.
Shall we kill that argument? Is it so you and your people have failed? The guy first. The noise is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I give Shehu that one. He did something clever there. Before we enter to this lecture, let's take a look back a little bit of things that shape up to today.
Indigbos have been.
These are not things you publish. If you publish it, you will never see it anything. These are not things you publish. If you publish it, these are not things you publish. If you publish it, you will never see it anything. 3 years of Buhari. Everybody is dying, crying. Pressmen are crying, farmers are crying, workers are crying, politicians are crying, students are crying. 3 years old. But the rate of poverty is very high. People are hungry. Nigeria will never change. So
They should learn to gossip with us because you chose to do that with us, and we appreciate it.
the next university will be my village. University of Transportation to me. I thought why are you laughing now? All of you are graduates of one another. There's a common saying that when we are small, charity begins when. Why would my own begin abroad? The president is not listening to anybody. He doesn't care. He can write anything he wants to write. The president doesn't care. Does he read? He will read, he will laugh. He say, come and see, they are abusing me here. In fact, there was one case of somebody in Odisha, a trader, who couldn't sell his goats during Salah. And I was with a guy in the plane. And the man was busy abusing Buhari because of Buhari, nobody buying this. He said, come, I mean, what's my business with Odisha goat seller? This country won't change. This country is going nowhere. Nothing. Even if you divide the country to 10, it will still not change. No, I'm not joking you. When Magnus was my
So today we'll talk about alliance. Just as I've said before in the previous episode, any alliance, any meeting as we no involve Peter Obi, you not gonna move needle. So is this particular one too. But let's talk a brief about that. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Monday led a delegation of opposition leaders to closed-door meeting with ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo at his hilltop residence in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Everywhere na hilltop, everywhere na hilltop. Babangida too na hilltop now. If you no be hilltop, Babangida residence, private residence in Mina. It's hilltop, right? Jagabon, I wouldn't want to elevate you onto hilltop to a body lawn. It's enough. Anyway, former Cross River State Governor Lai Imoke, Senator Abdul Ninge, and former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambawa accompanied Atiku. PDP, called PDP with that. Maybe they go remind them of their commitment or agreement, whatever the fuck they had in that party. But we'll get into that. The purpose of the meeting remains unclear, but it comes amid growing speculation that opposition politicians are strategizing for the 2027 presidential election. Always strategizing. Nobody did. This strategizing is always among them. Nobody strategizes with the people. They know dictate one day, 1 week, 1 month to actually focus on how we would strategize with the people. No. But either way, na way. A source familiar with the development described the meeting as a significant political discussion. You get what you know is significant for now, hinting at a possible alliance against the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. You know go work. You know go work. You know go work. But I respect the hustle. Let me see how they want because these days now this alliance is becoming a puzzle. You don't know which one be which one. Is the alliance going to be from under PDP, under SDP, Labour Party come? I don't think Labour Party at this point they should be able to form a government if they are not captured. So where is this all meeting? What could possibly be the meeting about? What the meeting could be about? First of all, let's look at the characters involved. Obasanjo, of course, and his role in this country. I see the talk am. Ah, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know however you want to describe whatever that we have now going on for us as a country. Obasanjo be the godfather, home and abroad. He is the link between what I mean, link the trust between him and the West, especially America. He has more power. That alone stand him out among the characters. At every junction of Nigeria, he did it. He was at the 1979 constitutional change, military to civilian. But I think what really happened there is not military to civilian. It was regional government to presidential system. That's what happened in 79. What happened is not military handing over to civilian from Obasanjo, a military government, president, then head of state, whatever you want to put up, to Shagari, duly elected president. First presidential election, if elected. But I think what really happened, put everything together, you come to the understanding that that was the dead, the final put burial of regional system and the birth of presidential system. So what's his name? Obasanjo is very important in today's Nigeria. If you want to go by Feladuro, I say Feladuro, Felad Faroti, Dele Faroti says message on Sunday. He alluded to that fact too that the land ownership that we are talking about, which is at the key of what the switch of from that regional government to presidential government is about, right? Ability to control resources. That's what the Western Empire is all about. When British even did there physically, they don't really care about people like that. They care about people that can help them manipulate every other one. Care about the land and the resources, the farming, the cocoa, the whatever that was in to grab. So it's not a surprise, and nothing will change. Nothing has changed when the America take over via the CIA. What do you think they are there for? They are there for the, the resources. They don't care about you. So Obasanjo was instrumental moving that land to the hands of the state because that is the easiest way to control everything, right? One hand, the state. Federal will control state, state will control local government, which is the land and now I'm just the try to put a context, the historical context to why Obasanjo is still very much important and relevant in the scheme of things. It's not because he's still active, but that's a given. But now, it's not also a coincidence that that handover to civilian was short-lived. Because I mean, they are not ready to just the nationalists here now are not ready to go down without a fight just like that. It struck again. Military strike again. I think this time around Buhari, Abi. I mean, Buhari take over from God. Ah! You see how these old men are now using lack of history, capitalizing on the fact that we don't know our recent history used against us, right? It is not a coincidence. Now, Buhari take hand what Obasanjo started, right? The instrumentation of the CIA. Now it's making sense now that he took those supporting Buhari time to convince the CIA that it can be trusted in this second coming. I'm not the one who said that. Those who believe that anything where they don't know or they don't understand is coming from other person is conspiracy theories. I didn't say it. There's a Commodore, a Yoruba man for that matter, who was on channels spilling the beans. But so Obasanjo, Buhari attempted to head towards the CIA planted, which is overthrowing the democratically elected presidential system, got president, Shehu Shagari, who take over from, who overthrown Buhari again. Another man where they hit up. Boy, this is not fucking true. No wonder I started by saying this hilltop, say, what's so special? So now, Obasanjo started presidential system by way of handing to elected one in that process. Buhari came and handed it brutally. Then Babangida was empowered again to take him out. Politically, that's it. Take him out of, take power, take coup, come out town. He served for almost, what, 8 or 9 years, Babangida. Somebody with a nationalistic mentality came and take it over again, which is Abacha. But when they end up to be, no wonder he had the audacity to want to contest as Agbada in Agbada, that is Babangida. Huh. So he retired to Hilltop. Now, it is not a coincidence. After Babangida stayed long, a nationally minded economy of Abacha took him up, take it over. Guess what? Who they bring come again to come and do, to come and now, this time around, Fourth Republic to start the presidential system again, back to democracy, presidential system. Obasanjo, damn. I remember then, even though I know I wasn't as this a political animal as I am now, but I can still remember vividly that some of the arguments in favor of Obasanjo then, I've been in second term, self, now the year, all those things, that nine give nine take us from he willingly hand over as a military guy to to a civilian elected president in 79. So of course experience day after all he started the constitution as a military guy, he give it a civilian to practice it, it no work. So who is better to come and put it to practice if not the man who is at the who is who is the link in this case to practice it in full force, and it did for 2 terms. It's so good that he wanted to go for third term. The West looked away. They didn't do anything until the people from Grand Silalai and Akusibeli. See the story how it makes sense if you see things from that angle. So that's why the man is still here. So when I say earlier on in the morning section that Nigeria is at the crossroad, at the cross section, Why? Because these same people now, Obasanjo, who took over power from those that has a vision of for the country. The Obasanjos don't have a vision. Not that they don't have a vision, their vision is secondary to the power that be. So, huh. So if Nigeria is at a closed session, come 2031, are they going to respect the gentleman agreement of turn by turn, or the popularity of Obi cannot be taken for granted? So what happened? Of course, just like Eric Kissinger at the age of 99, I've been 98. He has to take a trip privately now, according to another diplomatic trip, to where it all started, China, where they admit the persuasive uh, power that led China back to World WTO, World Trade Organization. He went there. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know if he worked because here we are back. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong in Obasanjo at the age of what, 90 something or whatever, if he can still be given a tax, if he can still play a role in terms of navigating what I don't know is going to happen when the D-Day comes. So there's a need to see it's still relevant. I just hope I am making sense in what I'm saying. Make I see. So now why I just I think to myself. Crown, Tani familiar gan. Happy New Year ke. Mbolo wa, mbolo mbo, mbolo alpha, it has stayed. You ran away. You married second wife. What happened? So now we are taking a look at the characters involved in today's conversation, which is started by Obasanjo, Imoke, um, Atiku, Tambawa, who again was in the mix. So we'll look at the characters. Maybe at the end of that, we might come close to why what is in that secret meeting then discuss for that secret meeting. But let me see. Let me see whose character again did that I am not. Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Monday. Okay. The heck. Who? Lai Moke. Okay. Ninge Aminu Tambawa. Now, of course, I started from the top, Obasanjo. So you see why Obasanjo, to those Gen Z, we know understand why Obasanjo is still now. So in other words, the that that hilltop connection. See where I come from. They both serve 100% America agenda, 100% in with their own little. Now, maybe we go to the second person in that visit and starting from the top again. Atiku Abubakar, of course, the vice president. Ah, fucking crazy. Huh? These two people. These two people. I talk Zeta Atiku is the last man standing among this class, or the younger guy who succeeded in ending his presidential career 2027. Well, let's see. Who's Atiku Abubakar? I ain't study his whole journey self. So now the second coming of Obasanjo to come and actually practicalize what the presidential system is all about. Because since in engineered the constitution from 79 and hand over to civilian, the guy Che Yadowa did not succeed in actually practice on implementing a lot of things that was in. So then when Babangida come back, the military guy, he end up staying longer than necessary. That reminds me of our military boys, military men in within the West African. Shey na West Africa we still call them. Well, no, yeah, I see within the West African region, just that they are not among the Economic Committee of West African nation. I'm talking about Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. So now the same role where then the way Babangida played, Obasanjo plays. That's the role they are playing right now. That's my own conclusion. America is still very much in charge of those boys. We shall find out when they refuse to hold the election or want to go in as civilian. I think 5 years, 2 years from now, verdict will begin coming. Now, Atiku came into the picture, the second coming of Obasanjo, to come and implement. Okay, it's making sense to me that to come and practice what the constitution that he engineered. So the best way to do it, as I earlier said, now Obasanjo, they bring him back out from prison, and he becomes the candidate. He will. He needs somebody to go with, which is Atiku. Atiku contested as a governor. He won, but they have to draft him or recruit him to come and run with Obasanjo. And he's been around since then. In fact, he almost took over from Obasanjo. If you all remember the motto, I bit the slogan of that their second campaign in 2023 now continuity. You gotta continue, you gotta finish 7 years, it's 8 years. It's okay to implement everything that is in control. Maybe not be everything. Maybe that's why you won't come back. But ever since then, Obasanjo decided to be a stubborn block to Atiku. But let's face it, if I don't blame the dog man, I'll do the same shit. God damn. Anyway, if there's anybody that America we trust, na Atiku now. I mean, he's been there, he knows things. In other words, continuity. Continuity will not be that dramatic. Let's see, because when they decide to trust a novice, somebody new by their own standard was Goodluck Jonathan, and that motherfucker went astray. He went astray. Obasanjo mad, almost went crazy. That motherfucker came out publicly and tear his PDP card. I don't say yes. This is serious. Could it be why? Could it be? That's why Atiku was there to remind Obasanjo, say, come on. Hey, I dey here. I know you know what I can do and what I cannot do. You are going to trust Omokwecheru. Eh? Eh? You're trusting Obi. He will go astray, oh, like his senior brother. That's a beautiful language. Senior brother, senior brother. But again, Obi, where is Obi sef? Talking about Obi, I dey see some headlines about in the Indonesia, I been what the fuck again, where in dey go dey study IAF, IAF, IMF, yeah, this IAF, IMF project that was successful in Indonesia. I don't get it. Well, I mean not to say I don't get it. I don't know where the interest is, but where is he? I'm interested because I talked him before. Any meeting, any move, any alliance that is not include Obi, they arouse emotion like that. So let me see how he's going to respond to this meeting when he come. Responding the census. When he go visit Obasanjo, I mean I'm not saying it's necessary, but hey, it's a busy man though. Busy doing the right thing he needed to do. Anyway, let's come back to Atiku. So it could be that's the case Atiku want to make, but I don't know. That's me. All right, let's come to who's next in line? Senator. I want to say Lai Imoke has been a senator, been a two-time governor, then so what? So he's Tambawa and is still currently a senator. Ninge is so I don't know who's there. Who do I who do I put a bit Tambawa no they serve again. Let me see. Let me see. I think some Tambawa is in the house. I mean Tambawa. Lai Imuke. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget that. I think I enjoy the benefits of let me see. Oh yes, Senator. Currently on the seat, so on the seat. Alright. About six people they watch, okay. That's what I'm trying to get. So like, share and subscribe. So now okay. I think Tambawa should be the I did laugh was Tambawa. ah we can go forget her, forgive her easily. Now, who be Tambawa? A lawyer, a senator. Come, was he a governor sef? Hey, I don't know what's wrong with me. What is your profile? All these people they listen or watch me self, and I know who they try. Now they help teacher out, but I like it though. Make I slow things down. I think I look at it other episode. I was actually going too fast with my storytelling because I realized in a story at the ten now. So let's just stick with the tempo. I would say that you hear me anyway. Yeah, I was a governor. It's 2015 to 2020. Yeah, two-time governor. Blah 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 blah. Mm, I was a speaker of the house. Okay, so I give it to him. I give him as the next in next in command. Next thing. So Tambawa, what is going to be what role what could be waiting could be possibly why in that high level meeting? Why? What's this? I think I be the ear of Sultan of Sokoto on ground. My people say wall get wall they hear word. I be wall get ear. Uh, Shame. I don't dey forget my people adage. So when they say wall as the ear means there's somebody. So is that why it's in the meeting? I mean, I understand the role he played in terms of stupid that for Tinubu. Okay, sorry, Atiku himself, but why is he there? The walls have here, Mark. This guy, who be you, sef? I dey suspect you. Make you no be say my family member. I don't know. I know what you guys can do. Yeah, yeah. Walls have ears. Good things. Thank you. Yeah. Mark, walls have ears, right? So could it be that means that there's somebody there at the other side of the wall, pretty much? To those where they try to say what do you mean with that? So somebody is at the other side of the wall. When they say wall, get here, somebody is at so could it be that Naibi Sultan here on ground? I mean, I don't know. Don't hold it against me. I'm just trying to see why he's at that high level meeting. Of course, a PDP member, sitting senator. Anyway, then Ninge Ninge is still serving, so I still put am ahead of Nweke, even the Nweke na former governor. Senator Ninge now is the way they take bullets for Atiku. Nah, it should be yeah, he has to be in a special place. He has the special place. That's the special place. Yes, so it means you never know who is listening. Thank you, my brother. See, I think say now let me come from. I be village boy. Sef. I don't know. Say some people they we understand the guy. So me gain na bullet. It's been very important to the scheme of things lately. So, but still, I don't know why he did there. Well, maybe I think we have to need some people to follow, and those are the people you trust. Since that's it, no need, no need of going further. The reason why Tambawa and Ninge is in that meeting is because those are the people you can trace right now who are currently serving. One, drop out for 2023. One just they take bullet anyhow for the house, they suspend her anyhow because of challenging the power. Hmm. Now, the last but not the least, I be the last and the least. Senator Lai Imoke, a fresh guy. Again, a fresh guy. That guy fresh, a fresh guy. Guy sabi, yeah. Sabi. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not from Cross Rivers, but they had a very, 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 very important uh, collaboration. Athletic Federation of Nigeria under Chief Solomon Ogba was able to secure a very lucrative sponsorship deal 4 years straight. And that deal came to fruition. That game happened because I know in a PDP, all of them be. They are all heavyweights within the South Side there. Obana, one pillar for Delta, while Imoke was the governor. So I think it was about 50 million. That be that deal. Obi is just a big headache for Atiku and team. It's a big headache for everybody. Anybody that has presidential ambition anywhere in Nigeria within the next three presidential election, they get problem. Unless they give Obi a free am. Now I don't know how you want to do the calculation at this point because Obi now they don't say, oh, now only start easy. No, no, you don't show and say the guy get he can put 6 million. You don't fuck around. You fuck around, you find out. After all, now 40 million, they say na be the active polling decider of the election. Abi, may I see how they want to run around now. Now, Imoke was though that contract, boy. I think that contract came at the end of Mobile. Nigerian athletics now Mobile track and field before. So when that day came through, it changed to all Nigeria. Fayankanta Mambambara Shobosi Katasile. Calabar was sweet. My God. This man open government, he gave us the whole tinapa. The deal come, I think the deal comes. So God don't start bless my house with that time. Me say I they come in into Nigeria as a foreign base. The craze. I mean, yeah. Man, it was. Oh, Ekpa, no experience that. Ekpa don't come out. Ekpa left, let me see. Ekpa left maybe like 5 years after before that time. Was it? No, man, no say 5 years. As at 2005, Ekpa see the stadium now. So 2006. Ekpa was in Cameroon 2003, I bet. 2006. So this deal was 20. Fuck it. When this deal started? Plus now 2009. It's 2009 to 2013, I think. Oh, don't taste more. um, Imoke na high level negotiator, I tell you. Okay, okay, okay. I'm just trying to see why in did the meeting, but I just try to like what I know a little bit about that guy. So they give us Tinapa. It's really common. I mean, Tinapa was big enough to even accommodate both home and foreign base. I mean, if you are in Nigerian track and FIFA, you understand what I mean by home and foreign base. I mean, the big stars when they come from abroad, America everywhere. I mean, the foreign base, the aspirants, right, and the local champions. Then, if you did the best, I think the best. There are some people where okay, get like as they touch that give their cars and then not car take home, car that will be that wait, not Nigerian award. Let's say 5 days, give and take. Arrival and living. So they give so because of that now, I mean think it go take time for me to dey go into this, but then you have access to the government house. So what do I mean by that? After the 3 days or 4 days of competition to select national team, to select team that represent Nigeria within that 4 years, Olympics, all African games, World Championship, Africa, everything happened pretty much. So as they select team, right? Those that make team and every other person they go dinner for government house. So the government house was open. They could do a lot of Elabokam and PDP. PDP was. It's just so sad that PDP could not could even even get themselves back again. Come on now, PDP waste money. What? They could throw party for government house, bring live performance, bring you name it. Then we go party set go start for what at the first day is always very intriguing. Let's go and know what's happening. But once you know that first day, the next year where they come, the may for government house, that na for Agbada warehouse there. Then the the men wey sabi he just make team. So Lime okay was that guy. That's now what make me know who that person be that. So now they are saying that he's a negotiator. All right, okay, maybe that's why. But from that as is, I would expect Donald Duke. But again, I don't think Donald Duke. I never see Donald Duke and Atiku like that. Not. Not that I think about it. I've never really actually have any cause to see Atiku and Donald Trump that made a line, whether together against or something. I don't know, Mark. They ever do something together. But why I'm asking this because Donald Duke na very close na Obasanjo's son. So one would expect him to be, but they can't carry lie him okay. So that's I'm kind of curious. Okay, Atiku is done. He is out and dated. This guy AB. No let lazy hear you. Hey, wahala go dey o. Calabash rocks. I really enjoy it. Come, who be this Mark sef? I really enjoy it and lovely touch to groove now. Now Uyo. Oh, married life can't change everything. PDP days was good out of it. No, PDP na share. You know the PDP power to the people. They went from power PDP power to the people to PDP share the money. And they were literally sharing money from Obasanjo days to Goodluck Jonathan. Then they share money like life. Ghana must go now. Now, once you see person with matter must go. 6 out of 10 are money the inside. Like it depends on the area where you dey or state where you dey. Like this motherfucker, there money everywhere. Ah man, those people man, that's something else. We enjoy, man. Now that I'm looking at it from my from athletics perspective. Now that I look at now, even though we dey complain then say man, shit no good, nothing that we dey complain bitterly. Now if I can't look at now, I remember coming to like the national scene, 2006. Gateway games, and they won't do another game for Djibouti now. Gateway games. That mean all that's a national sports festival. I represented Oyo. They said the campus was for inside stadium and what is they call this Liberty Stadium for 6 months, and they feed us like that's same with the IDP camp. Men they complain, but I remember when we finally moved from Ibadan to Abeokuta, that's Ijebu and Abeokuta. The game was in Abeokuta and Ijebu at the same time. That was my first time to experience like national anything national be that like anything big. See, no, that's and as a at the view the way as in that event that sport festival was organized. The money because the following one are for Port Harcourt. No, the following one are for 2006, 2009, I think they forgot what that. Now for Kaduna, that one too, the Kaduna waste money, they do neutral. Now when I mean they waste money, they spend bar. That time I don't be foreign based, I did Qatar. I flew in to represent Bayelsa. Why would they do trials of Port Harcourt? I tear my hamstring. That finish like that. From that place, I fly back straight to Greece. Now, the following one now, Garden City game for Port Harcourt against the under PDP. My lord. Now when I look up, there was money. Delta State spent money. For Port Harcourt, I represented which state I represented Ondo. I mean, I represented Ondo State. Get two silver, one, two gold, one silver. Sorry, make I make I see what you say. Oviedu na more of Obi Pali, yeah. So yeah, I just can't understand. All right, I felt bad when ABJ lost the election to the Crooks. Boo boo. Where I did self, I did not Dakota that time. I wasn't really. I was more paying attention to what the election where the things where they happen here. I not really the. But I just couldn't. But I couldn't. I think I was. I don't know, but I was surprised. Siboya in lose, but I just couldn't believe that the reason why Nigerians they give it just doesn't make sense to me because like what are you talking about? Corruption that they still like you knew for this country, but now looking back retrospectively, I now understand that some of his policies, some of the people around him are not fucking with the Brentwood institution, American-led policy, pretty much. That's to put it in the show. That's exactly. But again, I hold him responsible for everything. Nigga, you are a fucking president. God damn it. He say, oh, my blood is not what blood. Like nigga, shut the fuck up. You know how many people die before they elect you? Ah. You see, when did they make that statement? I was like, who be this guy? Like who are you? I just couldn't believe it. And one of the most like I said, okay, this guy no deserve power. Like has no clue what power is. Yeah, so I fought that cheap propaganda. They go use cheap propaganda come out for power. In the name of say my blood. No, no, many people don't split blood because of you. People are still dying because of you, just because you be president. There are some people that would have not died. We will see their life to see now another person be president. Just like people who are dying under three months, now another person president. Nobody then go there. Maybe some other people. I'm not saying nobody will die, but other people. So, but however you want to see him, is that's not that's a very stupid reason to give. But ABJ lost because his boys did not deliver. All him errand boys chop election money. Dem no deliver money to whom they sent them. No, no, no. Yeah, but don't see it like that. You just see say the only people who are not working against good luck that time. Now let me be that about what if that minister will come out through tantrum. Na very na like na im wife na very few people Tony and Nene na like very few people dey with good luck that time. Every other person were gone. The party chairman Muazu was working against him. Obasanjo came out and said to her, once your Obasanjo say no, then you just most of the people that was working around him, are they not most of them are they not Obasanjo recommended if you remember, no be Obasanjo actually bring the guy to that level. So for, of course, it was easy to say, okay, fuck you, I'm not taking money to Mark, and nothing will happen. So it was everything. Everybody around him was compromised, and I fought him for letting that happen. So lovely memory, Uzi. It leaves body and soul together. Local sport in Aminos and a nose dive currently in international a nose diving currently in motherland. Yeah, man. That night, that during that time, so there were PDP spend money. Now when I look at, because yes, I don't go forget for Port Harcourt for Choba a night to when track and field dey start. So dem build money too much. They go build new stadium for inside bush sef for these rivers people. Amechi build a whole new stadium. You build like a whole new pretty much mini town because of that festival. So the eve of that athletics where athletics dey start, e get this guy from Texas. The guy bring one trailer, like literally truck load of sportswear like slippers, running shoes, short tied vest, cap, backpack. Na so we stand like this dey look. Everything dey go up. Dem dey sell am like athletes dey buy. Why? Because money dey. Every state don pay allowance, especially if you be po ten tial medalist. You are now na that time I choose Ondo contract of taking salary every month over getting going for 1 million payout in Rivers. Now them they host, but 1 million in the sense that if you win gold, they go give you 1 million. And I'm among those that think that going to win gold for some of the events. So the guy come approach me, say, make I give you sign a contract, we'll pay you 1 million if you win. I say, come, this one a pricing monkey or top three. Oh. What if I happen if I get injured before the or if I lost? So I go Ondo State, take care. I think it was 30,000 naira safe. Now if I think about it, every month for like was it 12 months? I've been at 24 months. So everybody get back. So then when you come make the camp, allow one decrease. When you come move to proper competition venue, allow one. So money they come from everywhere. The Delta State athletes, some are being paid in dollars. Delta State they only show themselves. They get money. So they bring foreign base. They pay them in dollars. The Port Harcourt now then they host. They are in competition, in paying heavy like Edo State. Like it was just there's so much money because now PDP they control all this state. There's so much money. Within 2 hours, trailer load of sports wear finish. Like literally finish. Now if I just look at what is happening now, I look at Edo State National Sports Festival of what 2 years ago. It's just an eyesore compared to and then say we see they complain. Okay. PDP, PDP. I don't know when I come back if I fit do am, but it's just sad that They couldn't just I don't know, man. I don't know. They have a lot to learn from Donald Trump, the Republican movement. Cause I mean, this motherfucker, 16 years of sharing the money, they can then tell me that they don't know where those money is. I know part of that money will go together in creating a LPC anyway, but still. So it was that surprise he lost, but I knew Bubu was a crook from him as a militant head of state. He J2 family member after his school. Okay, I feel your pain, man. I feel where you dey come from, but I just don't get it. Now, but now when I look back, I now know why he end up being the president because all the way they try package am is just too obvious. Like, oh, the man is not corrupt; it's very straightforward. So what? I don't know when he be president, head of state, but god damn, I think I still have memory of PTA, Petroleum Training, whatever trust fund. He was the head, but god damn, the corruption that took place within that institution was fucking out of this world. So I don't care if you stole or not, but your point is to lead. If everybody around you they thief money, then what does that make of you? So just that premise alone, every other thing where anybody they talk about, like this guy, when I just the package jam, but it works. It did work. It works because I mean John Kerry, whatever, was always pretty much living in Nigeria as a secretary of state, just like Nolan. Nolan was living in Ukraine and living in Niger, and we see the outcome. It's fucking crazy. Two of my family of my family members, even at PTF, you see, at PTF chairman, Bubu was it. I mean, it's just ridiculous that they sell that guy. But I understand, Shadi. Now they see USID, USAID. Because then what would they thought they go to say we are conspiracy theorists? Like I don't understand how people don't see how this soft power they work. Like it's fucking crazy. When are the look people they try and make case for? Like, do you even listen to yourself? Are you doing this because now your profession, or because you don't know? Because why? You are making a very stupid argument. When some person will come tell me, you don't say, Nigeria no go get media without international money. Like, are you listening to yourself? You are literally saying that we as a people cannot talk to each other without people coming to pay us to talk. Because that's what media is about. A community, a society talking to themselves. That's media. Then for somebody to come and tell me that, oh, without the money that they like, literally you they talk am say money where they come from international, na make us dey like. I look like, are you just saying this because this is your job, or literally you mean every shit that you are saying? Because when I see people like that, it's hard for me to just look at them as people who like it just. How can you say we no fit talk to ourselves unless the person pay us? Of course, when somebody is paying us to talk to communicate, I mean, it's literally tell us what to say. That's exactly what happened in that play out in that election. The whole media was bought off with all this USID money. Now that we are coming to find out, propel the Buhari to as if it's heaven that they never saw before. The best in Atlas bride was invented. Then the all of a sudden, Goodluck Jonathan and the devil that God Himself kicked out of heaven, quote unquote. Like it's just fucking ridiculous. I didn't screw that time. I just like, what the fuck you're falling for this shit? Like I just in the media, like, and I was like, I never forget. I would never forget that shit, man. Like media literally is just society. I mean, just talking to themselves. That's what it's about. And it is because we don't have organic and local media anymore that all of a sudden we will just wake up and we say one policy, one pass, one policy did this, one policy did this. Because everything we would hear every day has nothing to do with our reality. And people now people still don't understand why China are not allowing likes of Google, Facebook, every other thing. American invented this thing to work out in their country because America will never allow it. All you need to understand is go back to the early 80s when America started to want to build their own, build their economy. Everybody does that. Every sane people that have who actually want to survive, you should not allow anything to influence your media. They will say, "Oh, you are not free. You are yes." That's of course that's everything they will accuse you of. The force against ABJ was way too much. I agree, but he was slacking as a president because he no get experience. You know see what Tinubu they do so. You can only cry, man. Go cry anything. Now they are going after in the name of there's a people in diaspora that are sending money to sponsor killings in the southeast. That's how they frame it. Literally, they are going after people that potential people that can send money to come and help to organize people against him, his opponent. That's what he's doing, and that's what every see what in Dodge they do, led by Elon Musk. You still say nah, it's all about revealing all this thing they are revealing. They are literally going after all the Republic Democrat network. Because what Democrat did since the days of Barack Obama was to build their movement around some certain institution, home and abroad. Now, where they channel all those money be that? It just came out now in the headline that Ukraine, all the guns, weapon where they go Ukraine, that they smuggle them, they sell them for, that they sell them for to all these militants in the Middle East. Currently, as we speak. So what Doge, led by Elon Musk, is also doing, they are literally going after all those their network connection, all those their NGO, all those their institutional, whatever. That's part of the whole uncover that you are saying. That's why I see say all their media they are just freaking out, but not necessarily say, "Oh, this is it." But they are freaking out because all their money is good. They cut all their source of funding, but that's not going to change anything. Because for you to actually understand the next thing is for you to go and listen to the team of the IWAF, what Economic Forum, right? Collaborating, finding a way to collaborate in the information age. That's in an intelligent age. So either way, there are many ways. There are way to network seamlessly now. Oh boy, you sabi choba for PH. Wow, this guy. I don't go no chop bar now. Even after that shit, after I say, I dey go chop bar now. They go chop bar. No be there uniport dey. Now only una dey see go chop for inside uniport. There's food for everybody in uniport, my brother. Now just make you know your way. Hey, you go there. You go chop. You go chop every for uniport. So I do. I do. Just I'm disappointed in Port Harcourt. It can be better than the way it is. ABJ agree. Also, one of the factors ABJ I messed up a bit here. He overlooked some key issue he needed to deal with. The guy no just understand power. He just to no understand the say the country wey in the governor. No be by spirit. No be by divine. Minaj TV and AIT TV was set up with private fund back then. So Ovi, I concur with you on your point of media set. All the media we dey see today, all of them. just just go, just narrow in on arise from or election time to now. Then you go understand. They are the number one supporter of this government now. Arise. They are the number one supporter. Now only in like three against one. Now only we say in ICB in a where in a see young boy still growing in the system. So he's still very passionate about where in the and he is needed in that contest. It's just obvious, man. See, propaganda will not save this Jagaban government. The Mobile are better equipped. Well, I like that. Let's go there. Well, at least don't be saying that one sided now. Be not like during good Jonathan where we say his own is just one sided. Everything was against him. He's not up to the task. So to if you have confidence that the obedient propaganda, then we have an interesting competition at hand. I like that. So what in this meeting is about? What do you think, Mark? What do you think this meeting is about? To support me, Atiku, or go beg will be for me to to I don't know to be to come and do what? Like on I mean, the more I try to make sense of Obi and Atiku, it just it's not making sense to me anymore. I just see. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. I see. I don't want to sell. So and I don't see Atiku saying, "Okay, I'm giving up." I don't see that. So to be honest, I do not know. Cause man, I don't get it, man. It just we see. Obi is in where he goes. When he came back, when he come back from where he is, I mean, don't come back. We see his move. His move will give us a clue. Trust me. If Obi come back from no be Malaysia now, no be where Obi go sef. See his tweet. Wetin be that country where America dey run? Indonesia. He go Indonesia. So when he come back, we go see his next three move will give us a clue. Maybe okay, Indonesia. Thank you. He's back. Okay, where he dey now? Na tweet na him be him first move. Counting his trip. Okay, what confuses you there? Atiku is trying to cajole Obi for his 6 million votes, and Obi is doing like a mumu, uh, presenting, pretending to be a loyal young brother to Atiku. Now you are. I can take out three things from this your comment. Three things, right? You say Atiku is trying to cajole Obi for his 6 million. That's one. That means trying to get. That's one. Two. Obi is doing like mumu. That okay. That's another one. But I would like to know why you said it's maybe like mumu. Pretending to be a loyal younger brother. Now you that word pretending. What do you mean? So if you said, come, If you say Obi, you want to be for 6 million, yes, but on what ground or what arrangements? As in, I don't understand. We are going to just do one term, okay? What that, and give it to Obi? What are you going to tell your kingsmen in the north? Do you think that we're gonna consensus could bring presidential kind of come up or not? And then go to how are you going to get consensus when you say now only one term? So wait, I need to move. So have we AB, you know get you know understand? So what's so waiting Obi go tell in Kingsmen that what happened in Abore Accord it will not happen again. eh? I mean, so I don't get it. So how they want to play the game within themselves now? Nobody even followers, so followers now just watch now. Anywhere but face, they don't have anything to really change the course of what the man wants to do. So AB, tell me more. Tell me more. What do you think? You are saying if Atiku become the president of Nigeria, he will never agree to be only exactly. So if you know that for for a way of life of why do you think Obi and his own team don't see things like that? If you can see it like that, they can see it too. So I don't know if you. So that's why I'm confused about. I don't understand the meeting. It's not that I didn't consider possibilities of all those things, but I just think if it's so obvious to me and you that that thing no go work, so why them must know already? So who's gonna tell me what the meeting is about? And and then again, surprised that there's no any Yoruba person in that team that visited Obasanjo. Why? Surprise you. Yeah, I agree that they don't trust each other, Mark. They're not supposed to trust each other. I agree with you. I agree with your conclusion too. Jaraba see have upper hand at this point. The reason I say Obi was pretending is because he is comforting politician. He will always be diplomatic. It doesn't mean he will be aligned. Agree. But the all them meet in initial gra gra. Oh, what if initial gra gra? No be initial gra gra when the players plenty. Oh. Don't forget say the players they see plenty. Yeah, when I mean say plenty, we have at least two, three formidable opposition who are not ready to work together. So I don't think it's too early. Oh. Now the alignment is start. By next year na campaign now. I mean don't forget say 2027 2027 na just that month of January and February. Na be the election don come. So the realignment is real. So they no even carry Omolu abi follow body go the meeting. These people they no get respect. Atiku does not really roll well with Western Nigerian politicians. Na not surprise more. Oh, you think so? No, you have to look at it from comparing him to other northern politicians. Na so you go take see am. Him among other northern politicians who dey relate with the who dey relate with the southern and past. Na Atiku na Atiku marry Yoruba babe o. Atiku is always in the east o. Atiku is more close. In fact, even the core northerners sef no like am because of his closeness to the southern people. That's my own reading.
What is important, let's discuss Nigeria. Whether we are going to do coalition or not, let's talk about the future of the country. Because often we abandon the country and what we need to do, talking about power grab. I'm not interested in any coalition that is for purpose of taking power. It is about discussing Nigeria. How do we care about securing Nigeria? How do we care about the common person in Nigeria? How do we care about our children being in school? That is the most important thing for now. That's what we need to remove. Because what you are doing is that you're encouraging stealing of public money. Because if I steal it and use it to win an election, then I get all the powers and everything, including immunity, not to be prosecuted. So we must stop it. That is what is driving the stealing.
The fact that say all media gather for the guy like that, a problem. Wahala dey. Obi na firepower, cash, and is also bankable. So he can challenge Atiku on that level. No, Obi na problem. Obi na problem. Obi na problem. The North will have to make a choice. Go with Tinubu and una find a way to stick to that agreement of turn by turn, or give Obi power, take Tinubu out, and Obi go do 8 years. Yes, so he sound present like a politician. I said the packaging around him. He has the media on lock. I give him that. Neither na pay however, but I think with the parade himself in a convoy like presidential, it sounds good too. But Obi have the control of the narrative right now. Obi have the ears of the public. They are more interested in what he has to say at any time than any other presidential candidate. And you can see it from you can say Obi currently nope, and if you go down Nigerian presidential history, is adding Jagaba is from the west. Agree to yeah. To know say that presidential that address when he give news press, he hit differently. And to hear how these people they respond to that.
Indigbos have been carrying this party, have been screaming this since 2020. That look, the Igbos have been carrying us. We have to accept that fact. The data suggests this, the energy level suggests now. We are at a point now where if we don't do something to show them that we understand where our gifts that lay the golden egg of our votes come from, they may leave us. They left us in 2023, and we couldn't do as well. So now, we are at the point where it's not yet 2 years. We have enough time to look and say to us, okay, really, aside even wanting to, that's why I said Peter is the one that was smart there. Aside even wanting to be presidential candidate, are you not going to even be talking about the issues you want to affect in the country? He was the only one that was talking about that.
But you also have a problem with his messaging. You say
I said to him,
his negative tone
is a bit much. You know, the reason is that, imagine that you're not a journalist and you're not that educated and all you hear is, the country is bad. That alone can make you run back. It's not the same thing.
Is that all he's doing?
Don't put words into my mouth. If you put a rhetoric that sees no good in the nation, why do you think they beat us with change? They didn't come and give us change only on negative propaganda. They gave us change on hopeful promise. Why do you think they came up with, what was the next thing, renewed hope, what they call it? Why do you think they are doing, why do you think our rivals are always bringing hope? Why would we be bringing why would we be projecting misery? It never sells. It will sell to some extent. People will be angry and other, but it won't give you boots on ground.
What kind of opposition is, in your view, acceptable? I mean, some would say what Peter Obi or Atiku Abubakar is doing in their commentary of the state of the nation is an honest critique of what is going wrong, and they also prefer solutions.
With due respect, don't box them together. Atiku is a very experienced person. He doesn't do what Peter does.
And they're the two leading political figures.
No, just listen. Atiku doesn't have best hope. He doesn't have best misery. I know him. I'm his spokesperson. I'm still very much with him. He doesn't speak without offering alternative. To be fair to him, He always go and read everything he says. He will probably say, I don't agree with it. He doesn't want to be giving them everything because after all, he was the first person to even bring out the policy document. That's not Atiku's issue. Atiku's issues with the Nigerian electorate is elsewhere. The Peter Obi issues that, you kind of like feel for him. They all go to a meeting to talk about zoning or Maja. This one is saying PDP is dying. That's what Nasser is saying. Our man is saying in 1999 we're the one that started in 1992. That's what he's saying. The soundbite from Peter is we need to look what's going for our children. We need to look for what's education. That's how to get people to connect to a message. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying to him, giving him free advice, don't come across, because of our tribal and ethnic issues, as only harvesting misery.
I feel for Shehu. He has a hard job to do this time around. Like, he started by saying we should not allow the Southeast to go, the Igbo to go, the Bina with us, that. That is saying, if you remember, they just come out of a meeting, merger meeting, when Obi begin to say he's not after the power, he wants just to see things work. In other words, he's not buying their merger. So when Shehu begin speak to that, say, oh, it's not good to abandon the Southeast like that. He immediately realized that, come on, I am actually promoting this guy, and that's not the agenda, that's not the goal. So then he now begin to say, oh, he begin, oh, when they decided, Obi, the way Obi talks, is the best among that came out of that place. Then the reporters and say, come, but you are our problem with is the message. He called it up and say, oh, yeah. It should not be singing misery. But now only you just talk, say, among the three of them, nine be the best, based on the way in they talk, the message that is putting out. That is how you rate him best. But within that same statement, you see the talk say, no, it's what he's saying is not good, based on what you just rated him on. The man is speaking to majority of Nigerians. You say no, so they won't find way to curtail it the way in the talk. So then, in the middle of that, I call realize say, come on. Now Atiku now be my now I'm supposed to dey speak for. That's why I'm now say, oh, you don't see Atiku talking about some 1990. Like, they get big problem. Do we start bombarding Obi now, or is too early? Because that is the choice is before them. Because that's the only choice you have. You have to praise him, just like what Shina Mark they talk about now, that press conference was more presidential. That's it. His first broadcast of the year was it. So I think for Shehu, he get a job to do. Now, follow from there at the end of the cut us say, he don't tire, he must dey government to say any government will go win, he go there. So you know that what in case they decided to work, if you see them swimming towards Obi na lie you, they are not good. They go work against them even while they are with him. That's exactly what it means. You see how this fellow is sounding? It meant to be Atiku my ear. Atiku is that stupid. Is my so it's Western to COB. The problem there for them. Because we down by the rules. So it consider the other part of the the conversation.
You can't say, okay, this I agree, this I don't. I don't agree with this because of this. You can't be every day.
I'm sure there are a lot of obedience screaming at their TV screens
can
right now,
scream if they want, look.
saying that maybe you're not hearing all that he's saying because he always prefers solutions as to what needs to be done differently to fix the problem.
You know what? I pray that all of them go to the poll by themselves. I'm even tired of nudging them in the right direction. You guys, all of you go to the poll by yourself and win, let's see. Are you listening to yourself? I'm telling you that he's coming up with, you can see all the things he's been doing since he lost that election. All of them, what have they done? Peter has gone to schools. Peter has gone to market. Peter has gone to motherless babies home. Peter has gone everywhere. You have to feel for the energy. And if there's something you want to add to him, you say, okay, Peter, you have to be more hopeful. You have to bring them more hope. Is that a bad thing? If the obedience are angry for themselves, what's that got to do with me? Listen, opposition in a sub-Saharan country like ours must always understand that the business of running our country is ours. And to that extent, we cannot normalize demarketing our country on a global scale.
All right. Some would say that's just been calling a spade a spade. But your final thoughts?
I know, it's like you to say that, you know. You forget that you guys are all muted when the last man was there for 8 years.
Otumba, where are you thinking about moving anywhere? Or are you a lifelong PDP man?
My heart bleeds when you ask me this question. I'm running around the country. I've gone to the northeast, the northwest, the north central, the south. I'll be in Enugu in a few days. Just to tell the Nigerians, let us engage ourselves again. Let us try to think and reason together. These people are old. We have to start planning for the next morning.
These people?
Bola Tinubu is not a young man. They are old. Okay. Stop butting into every word. They're old. So even if they succeed, they don't succeed, is irrelevant.
Why did you market your guy like this?
And in planning succession, we must be realistic about what can we expect from a political party. Okay. We could start a new one, but even if we get successful, we're going to run into this battles of I'm the chairman, I'm the secretary, I'm the this, I'm the that. Why will anybody in opposition be fighting for ESCO or party when they are not even in government?
Okay, so you're not going anywhere?
I'm not sure. I've not made that promise.
Okay.
I've decided to put my gear in neutral.
So maybe?
Neutral. I shouldn't. I've been in this party since 1998. Why should I be screaming reform, 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 reform? Okay. And they won't reform. Why should I? And I'm not going to lock my. Anyway, let me just put it this way. I'm going to be in government in the next dispensation.
Great.
That means that any party that is winning, I'm going to go contribute my energy to get them in. I'm not interested in this anymore.
I wish you can, give me that crystal ball of yours, because I would love to see what the next couple of years is going to look like. Hope to have you back. Hope to have you back very soon. Interesting conversation as always, Otumba, as always. Thank you so much for joining us on the Daily.
Thank you for having me. But next time you invite to stop hassling.
This guy should not be allowed to come close to Obi campaign. If they eventually form alliance, and the alliance is with this group of people with Obi, no, they will work against them from the inside. That's why they told him, me, I'm tired though. I have to be in the next government. He's saying that, and he's going to continue saying that, so that if you see her now come join Obi, form alliance with Obi campaign, you come there automatically they say, oh, okay, now there will be, now then go be government. Or if they go with Atiku. So all this in a psychological war for people, the same people when they say Obi, they take advantage of by preaching to them, say the country no good, no good, do good. I agree with Mike. This guy, he has a heavy job to do. He knows automatically Tinubu is likely to retain the presidency. But as I said, their goal is to destroy Obi presidential ambition on 2027. It's part of that plan. Man, Obi knows his car. Okay. It's so bad. Atiku that. I don't know why. And that's not just the guy, man. He get a tough job to do. He has a tough job to do. He refused to work for Atiku then because it's like you are working against the Yoruba agenda. That's why he stay out. He go pick for say war for governor. You get money. But now they can come out to work for Atiku now because they know say it go dey very hard for Tinubu to lose with all the government apparatus with him. It's all a game. It's all seen in the Yoruba agenda. Do. Our auntie say we have gone France to bring them to come and farm and export our food. Listen to her.
For Nigeria's trade policy. It has to do with diversification. A lot of your exports currently are oil and gas, primary resources, but it's a goal of your administration and the previous ones as well to diversify that, to have more manufactured goods, agricultural goods be exported to foreign markets. In 2023, manufactured goods represented, I think, just under 3% of exports. How do you increase that?
So you're right. This is a big priority for us. We're working on investment retention. A lot of the manufacturers have told us what they need in terms of business climate review, and we've been working on that for a number of years, giving them what they need. Also in terms of investment attraction, because we need investment attraction to be able to double up for exports. So it's investments for export. In terms of priority sectors, agriculture is a big one. We want agribusiness, we want market access into other markets like the EU. And we've invited, just at the end of last year, as you know, we were in France and speaking to the French business community to come and farm in Nigeria and to take those goods, those especially agricultural goods, back into the EU market. They'll also have the opportunity of the African Continental Free Trade Area, which is 1.4 billion people as a market. And so really coming to whether it's in our free trade zones or just coming to manufacture in Nigeria would be welcome. And it will be a good and profitable endeavor for foreign investment.
You also
So in the same horrible land where will be the campaign, I don't give France the farm, so no be to feed us, so to go feed them. See why you only own what you can protect. No, they tell you no, you get all yeah, where you know people protect them. Una go say una get arable land for north. Now una get them. People wey get am don dey farm there. Why would they argue where where military presence is there or not. They are already farming and taking out millions. And when I say they say Bola Tinubu no go win, who give them lead way to come and do that? It is strange we have not mentioned Yele. It's not fair. It's not fair. Oh. Big boys are out to play. You allow the small boys to when big boys come out, the small boys go take sides. It doesn't say no fair. There's level to the game. There's level to this game. It was I caught. Excuse me. In the court today now, Abi, but Nnamdi Kanu stole the show. Nnamdi Kanu stole the show by his utterances. So, so we remain no worry. In time they come. I think saying they inside jail now. This is a police don't arrest am. I think Showore need money. Now, the money I'm talking about, Showore need to invest in the media. It's so like this not the same man. The same man when he was running for president in 2019. He literally pick up a fight with them Abati and the rest of them. Because those ones they vex for him. They know they give am airtime. They see him as enemy because he don't expose all within them no be exposed with the Sahara reporters. You should understand that's exactly the same thing that is going on. When these boys don't come out, you no go get airwave. Oh. You know get airwave. Waiting nothing all in strategy needs to be amplified by other media. So in that's why I say you need to invest. You need to invest. You need money. You need to bring money from media. If not, but I go dey court today. We no talk about them. Eh? I know be say also. I don't think anybody is talking about it. So Yele, according to him, he was bounced from the court. According to him, on it. So everybody said that again. Now uncle dey power, so they just said it. They just dey look am. They no fit do anything, so they don't ignore am. You understand? That's the strategy Bola Tinubu apply. Let's just ignore him. Let's free him. Now our son, we can't do him anything. Let's free him. Oh, but I talk am say Obi at 6 million. Anything wey him do, medias go wan talk about am because out of that 6 million, media sure say 1 million go consume am. And if media Nigeria dey consume one million or they spread 1 million followers on all the Nigerian media, no say na big viewership they get. So that's why Obi cannot be ignored. Showore can be ignored. After that, he get his own media, go use them. So he has. That's why I say he needed money to invest. That money will help him to recruit more people, pay for more media. Those people will go more into community. The media, like it just there's more. This is let me say I too good. I'm good. I dey fight corruption. That no go give you power these days, this time and days, man. It's a festival. It's a pageant. It's a game of popularity. How popular are you? Unfortunately, if you have money, you stand a chance of being popular if you use the money well. Put it in the right places. That's what Tinubu does. Imagine Obi show court today. It go be headline news. Ah, bam. Obi, anything Obi do. That's why they don't say even come back. His first move, he go make. That's why I talk that. But he just tweet. So the first move, watch out where he go first. Oh, Showore. He has a long way. Well, these old men, they are in their last ride, so they are not fucking around. They are not fucking around. You know this Atiku, anywhere they go na convoy and media go carry am. E don sort them well. All newspapers they carry out anything Atiku do, newspaper now they carry am, but all the newspaper they headline am. So it's heavy on that. So and those need whether we like it or not, newspaper set the agenda for the day for the new television guys to carry, while the internet guys depend on in television. So what Atiku did was to just settle the base, which is the print media. He settled them so that they always carry am for headline. Why the man in Asu Rock has the TV and the rest on lockdown, and they're kind of big boss. So Showore could not reinvent his narrative from 1990, 2019. It wasn't. It's not creative. He could not appeal to the money bags. Obi appeal to the money bags. The money bags use their money to mobilize for him. And so the thing they work. So Obi don't necessarily have to spend his money, but because of his marketability, they will spend their money to bring that number for him, and that's what happened. Showore on the other hand, he hasn't able to appeal to the business class, and that is because the relationship or the correlation between the business class and the real power, the power guys, are one. Matter of fact, he said believes that the big boys they use the business class as front. So so you know go fit dey insult Obasanjo, insult that insult Babangida, insult everybody. Just say their boys for street go spend money on you. That is his problem. So he's not be able to appeal to those class of people who have money to spend. And that's the major difference between him and Obi. So Obi Obi was Obi appeal to the business class come easy because of ability for him to capture the interest of the young people. So the young people now then be the market for the business class. Now then go they patronize their business. So and they are going to do it, they are going to do that for a very long time to come. The next 30 to 40 years. This group of obedient, the younger obedient will still be here actively. So you understand why the business class we have to will really rally. So if you look at it from content creators perspective. People like us, we know follow the bandwagon. It reflects in our viewership and our subscription. But those that follow will be, guess what? It's also reflecting their viewership and their subscription. Yeah, just so the thing they work. So at the time, that 1999, Showore was able to capture the young people, a little bit of young people at that time, even though some, right, but not the heavy ones. Those ones will get more. That's why if you pay if you see remember very well, Showore fundraising, majority of those funds come from him traveling around the world period to the election. It could be Australia, is in Canada, is in everywhere. So those are the people that were able to support him. He was not able to tap into the money bags in Nigeria. You understand? Because he constantly insults them. So, and a lot when Obi come into the scene, in diasporas were divided straight up. Those who have big money knows that yes, Tinubu will be in power and that will spread them more. And those that say okay, plus the change don't come, Obi, you know, people like me, people like us, we be Akuya, stubborn goats. we really we we publish it this man. We they always take we they go for the we rather collect go where small food they where we go dey loud than con kill our own belief and interest over the majority you know that is not organic or you know it's not leading nowhere. Anyway, maybe na excuse I dey try make. The Gen Z love him over. Yeah, so the Gen Z now then be the next money market this now. And you know say the market is centered around data now, data collection, being the media, so better you gain their love. Come, una no surprise Tony Elumelu name pop up with what be his name? Professor we arrest Dele. But for some kind reason, he just disappear like that for the conversation. Now, I know some people go talk say, oh, people that was they are making a mistake. Now, no, no, no. I got fear him. I got fear that guy. That eliminate me. Get fear him. He's doing important work for some kind power like that, and is the heart is at the center of African youth hearts. The good, the smart ones, the good ones. So I be their leader. I be the lead recruiter of African brains, business brain, IT brain, AI brain. I be the lead recruiter with this foundation. Allegedly, though. So if you fuck up, Obi is like those final year students will just show up, collect year one student, baby. The good old unity. Ah, you know, so we don't relax small on Obi side since when you see how Dele Farotimi events turn out, he wanted to capitalize on it, but you know people quit the theater, so he slow down small now, but he go still resume. He go still resume because Actually, as you talk as if nobody talk about us, so it's not. I don't think he can live with that for a long time. But soon he go strike Obi. He go strike Obi on the obedient space. I think not strike. He try find police people authority trouble. You know work. He try following them. They cannot. You know work. He die. So it's not known to be carry out some policy or anything to no. It's not to gain national lamp like controversy. So when go see him is barrel at Obi. You see. Tony was quick to back down. Which Tony dey talk? Obi sabi Yele well. Him just dey ignore Yele, which is of course now. Cause he know say no be say Yele hate am or anything, but I mean, Obi understands say na him be the star. Everybody will come at him at from different level that doesn't even make sense. He knows that. Na him be the no Yele need to spend money because I think that's the only thing that will bring him back to that will give him a chance because na the na the younger millennia I will say na them be the last group of young people that Yele was able to speak to their consciousness and they few. So those ones too are the noise coming from the younger or the Gen Zs overshadow their own. So I think they join the Gen Z instead rather than want to. Some of them still stick to show worry, but it's just too overwhelming. So which other group of people he want to appeal to now that will give him that that will reinforce his base to a point that we would see him as a threat to Obi. Because it's not a threat to Atiku, it's not a threat to any other one of those big boys. You don't do I know so it thinks Obi, but Obi has taken Obi first jump. Like let me use the analogy of a triple jump. A triple jump or long jump. Obi first jump, just first jump. He qualify and enter the final eight. You see that's what they do for Olympic now. First na three jump. You have three jump to qualify to put you. So his own first jump, take off first jump, shatter the qualification mark, boah, put am for if to say that they give medal that day for win medal. So you they struggle you are struggling to qualify. Obi put himself for top three. Top three at a time when the winner is retiring. The second the silver medalist is also retiring. Of course, the Olympic medal in the future is you for the taking. So investors look at that. This man is going to be with us for a minute, not because of who he is, but because of the followership he was able to amass. They are young people. These young people are going to be loud for the next 20, 30 years. So if we build our business around them, it's a win-win. So let's support this motherfucker. Yele na that athlete wey qualify go national trials. but they struggle to make team. That's me. You go Olympic trial twice, you don't make team. That's my story. I'll tell that story another day. I get plenty story to talk. Plenty. We go reach like almost 1,000 episodes. So that's Jowore. Jowore need to make team. Only have to make team. Now that star on the block. We no gree fly. Say your hand no dey. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But the truth be that now, true. Showore, about that. Showore is I don't know, man. I believe in guy. I believe say his better days are ahead. His better days are ahead of him. But the road to that better days, my brother, he rough die. He rough. It no clear. It no clear at all. But there's hope. When there's life, there is hope. I believe in that. I believe in him. I believe in him. But it's just that not like Arsenal situation. Right? Arsenal situation. They come into football. So it's okay. You know. Wait oh. I don't dey carried away again. Am I I'm supposed to end it like 2 o'clock 2 hours. But I dey feel the vibe from Mark and ABC there, so I still continue. No, Showore is going to be with us for a long time, so that's why I believe in him. He's going to be here. He has the history behind him. He understands the Nigerian political scene. He is young. His blood is still, he head see the hot. He's not ready to be politically correct yet. So it's gonna be here because all this stage, there's next stage to all this things. There's the point where you go reach, you go be going to the speak with political correctness. It gets stage where you go reach, where your head go calm down. Like so it's going to be here. And we are here for it. He does not have the firepower 80, but he is good at what he does. No, firepower na money o. My brother, if money there, when I say money now, like again, just as we use Obi analogy, people are ready to spend more billions to organize for Obi because what they believe in. So if if Showore can find a way to get those kind of people around his campaign, that fire wey they talk so, he go talk to another thing, o. He go talk another thing. But that time go come where he don already weak. They will come just like Buhari. They will come around you when you don't old. And again, I no go surprise you that the game wey they wan play will be that. They go run you. If they give it to Atiku, that's the game they want to play will be. They go run. They go stretch your life. Don't just die. If you don't die, you will be yours. So that firepower can come back if he gets people. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, 2 hours in school, you can end this, bro. No wahala. So that we no go dey come here every day dey repeat the same story. You understand? We come do am 2 hours, we go come again. I dey find a way to dey talk. One session go be Nigerian politics, the other session go be geopolitics. I think that's what I'll be doing. But I have to be very sure that the time I will get the time. that the president Yele does not have it. No, you don't get that. You don't get that. He doesn't have it. He lost it. He could not. He could not take control as a young contestant. So they will wait for now. If you know that if he stay if he's old enough, when he be like 89, 80, no, when he be like 79, 82, like Atiku, they go come for him. Ah, man, a guy. All the push on tomorrow we'll meet again. Inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, AB. Thank you everyone that will watch. Please, anytime you like, anytime you come across this video, like, share and subscribe. Ciao ciao. Yeah man, thanks. Good night.